These two beautiful things just came out of my backyard. Missy's hair is finally long enough to braid it again.
To actually do something with it.
You've had a short hairstyle for how many years now?
600. This is like the first time in like 2 years I've had to be able to do my hair.
I think you've had short hair ever since we started vlogging. I don't know. It's been a couple of years, but that's cute.
It's been like 2 years. Give it back.
Sneaky. And Emma has made me cute today too. She's amazing.
I already gone through it all. But
you got P.O. Box spoiled.
Yes.
Okay. She's so excited.
Okay, so I got.
Oh my heck, that's cute.
Lucy has 2 of those.
Does she?
And a letter. She's saying that she was cleaning out her gift-giving drawer and found a box of random fun things. So, like,
that's
I got. There's stuff in the bag.
Like,
you are lucky.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's a ninja.
It says Ninja Missy on the back.
Oh my gosh, how
Ninja
cute
Missy.
is that? Isn't that awesome? Ninja Missy.
I got a shirt.
Oh.
Star Wars shirt.
Christmas shirt.
How cute is that, babe?
I love you, I know. And it's Han and Leia.
Can I see?
Oh, that looks like it might fit me. I might steal it.
I got.
I already have something that I want to steal, so.
Yeah. Like 2 of these.
How
and
awesome.
It's got color mixing ideas. And some glowing bracelet thingies.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fairy.
Oh, that's really, really pretty.
It is cute, yeah.
And then this.
Well, that could be the fairy for your fairy garden you want to build.
She is not done.
Oh, she's not done.
Maybe broccoli doesn't like you either.
It's a magnet.
Which the funny thing is I like broccoli.
Yes, you do. That's
So
cute.
there's this little like pin.
It's a pin. Which
Yeah.
one is it?
It's the gamer.
one. And Emma wants this one. The book is better.
The book.
I want to put pins on my backpack for school.
So
and
maybe
so
I'll let
I
you
really
get
want
it.
it.
And I really
And I
want
got,
that.
She's
she
whining.
wants this, and she lost hers that she had.
Yeah.
And so
I love the bag.
Yes.
How cute. Oh my gosh. You love these.
Yes, and I wanted white
Oh my
for a
gosh.
long time.
And she got another yellow one.
And
See,
another
you
pink
got
one.
spoiled.
And a black one.
And another pink one.
That's so fun.
So I got a lot of fun.
So what do you
things.
say?
Thank you.
Oh, so nice. So there's been something that I've been very hesitant to talk about. And I'm still hesitant to talk about. I'm not even sure where to start or how to start it. But the gist of it is someone's going to freezer camp today. Thank you. We went into getting goats knowing nothing about goats. Nothing. I have no regrets with buying our goats. They've been a wonderful experience, but they came to us with an autoimmune disease called CAE or K, and I didn't find out they had it until they were already pregnant.
What you gonna do? Oh, you gotta catch them that way.
That one. She's easy. She's a brat.
Will she go in there for anything?
There's a grain bucket behind you.
Yes, babe.
Yep, got it. Got it. You don't need it.
She'll be okay. Get her in there and
Come on. CAE is an autoimmune disease that's passed through mother's milk or other body fluids. So anytime a baby is born with CAE, it is immediately affected by the mother unless you take the baby straight from the mother and bottle. You have to pasteurize the milk and bottle feed the baby. For a lot of my own personal moral reasons, I was not ever willing to do that. I know people do it, and there's no judgment on my part. I just personally didn't feel like I was in a place in my life that I could do that. And bottle feeding a baby is a lot of work.
I don't want to do this.
It's hard, babe.
It was just not something that I thought that I could handle. We had decided, and I'd done a lot of research on the matter, and there's a lot of ways that you can have a CAE positive herd and manage it very well. As it got closer to breeding our girls,
So sad.
something just didn't feel quite right.
You be alright?
No. Are they back?
They are. Paperwork all done?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're strong.
They're like, how do you want a cut? I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I have no idea how to cut it or what cuts of the goat we want.
We're gonna get some dog bones
Wonderful.
and roasts and some chops and some kebab meat and some stew meat and some ground meat. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm breaking my rule that I would never eat a friend. But this is farm tough.
We didn't plan on it.
But you roll with it, right?
You do.
A lot of countries have eradicated CAE by culling and not breeding the goats that are affected. It affects their joints. It can be a terrible, terrible disease. If you manage it properly, they do fine. They will always be compromised, however. They will never live a full and healthy life. So it came down to, what do? Do we line breed back to their dad who has CAE as well? Bottom line, we decided to take a moral stand. I could sell them, but then I don't feel like that would be any different than me keeping them already. I sell them, they're going to be bred, and then therefore puts more CAE goats into the world. Can I change the world by myself? Absolutely not. But I am choosing to not spread this disease. So, as horribly hard as this decision has been for us, we are grateful for their lives. We are grateful that they will serve our family. Their hanging weights were between 65 and 67 pounds each. So we will be picking them up from freezer camp here any day now. And I am just grateful that they will serve our family through their life. And that is what I believe God has intended animals to be used for. I always had the rule in my brain that I will never eat anything that makes me smile. Well, that rule got broken when we had pigs, because pigs are cute and they made me smile. And I cried when they went to freezer camp. I said I will never eat a friend, but we will be breaking that rule as well, because these beautiful goats are my friends, and we have thanked them for their life, and we will not waste their life, and we will use them to provide nourishment for our family. And that is the way God intended it to be. We will also be milking out Apple until she is done with her lactation, and then we will be sending her, Thor, and Durango off to freezer camp as well. Durango is at the end of his lifetime. He is struggling a little bit, so it will be a mercy to put him out. Apple was never going to be rebred again because of the issues she has with birthing, and I believe it to be CAE issues. And Thor, we banded him because the same reason I will not pass along the CAE gene. So we will be closing out our chapter on dairy goats for now. This has been a very difficult decision, but we are at peace. We feel good about where we are going, and it may be a couple of years before we are able to jump back in and do it again. We want to have a better barn shelter for the goats. We just want to improve on the animals we currently have and make it awesome and ready for when we are able to bring in new goats. There is a goat breeder that is a couple of hours away from me that I've been in contact with, and she is amazing. She has a clean, closed herd, so I know that I have options when I'm ready. Assuming that she'll still be available in a couple of years. But we will just cross that bridge when it comes. And, this has been a very difficult decision for our family, but we are at peace.